G'day and welcome to this hopefully final episode of Invictus Week. I'm joined today by Agrid. How you doing, buddy?
Fairly well, apart from a headache, but that's life.
We've had a headache. We've
I
had a
know.
headache for 4 hours getting this episode ready, but
Yeah,
I
well,
think it's
what is it? Take number 5, isn't it?
yeah something like that. And it's like 11 o'clock at night, and we started. I started at 7 p.m. Agrid went off, did some work, come back, and it's just been a rigmarole. But
Yeah.
we hopefully have got it sorted this time. So, what this episode is going to be is a CCU chaining guide specifically for this sale. Now that the last 2 days are going to be available in just a few hours, and you're going to be able to go through and use this guide to go all the way up and save over $200. Say you want to get a Polaris
Yeah.
from scratch, you could get a Polaris from scratch and save $200. There is no
Yeah.
reason at all to spend $750 outright. It is a joke, right? Um,
And so this isn't looking at all the CCUs, it's only looking at the war bonds because
yep,
that's where the big savings are.
that is correct.
Um,
So yeah, the other way you can look at this guide too is you can pick up all of these CCUs that we mentioned and sit on them and wait for the next sale and connect those to those as well and getting
mm,
even more and saving. So you can look at someone like uh Cyrus, sorry, I forgot his name for a second, Cyrus Frost. And he's literally done this for the Invictus, the last anniversary sale, and this sale. And now he's able to join 3 sets of CCUs together and get incredible savings, right?
yeah.
So if you're willing to play the long game, you can get some ridiculously cheap
Yeah, well,
ships.
I used to do the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
back in 2014, 2015, 2016, I used
Mm.
to do the same thing. Buy the CCUs, put them aside, sit on them, and then use them as I needed them.
Mm.
But most of mine were all linked to $0 CCU, so when they went,
They
my
all went
CCU change just died. So
poof.
anyway, before you go any further,
Yep. We've got hashtag Jaden in the comments. You've got to be subscribed and leave a comment. But we're basically, Eric, Jaden Lanza is unfortunately no longer with us, and his friend is looking for a new home, and he likes the channel, so we thought he'd do a double whammy, help us out, and help someone else out, obviously. And so for your chance to get an FCA and upgrade and Super Hornet, just like tag.
yep,
All right, with that out
with
of the
no further
way.
ado, let's get into it.
All right, so straight, you can go first, Garrett. Straight off the rank.
All right, so what we've got here, the price on the left, or the value on the left, is the cost to buy those war bond CCUs. The price on the right, or the value on the right, is the saving that you're making compared to normal. So to start off, lowest value ship that's in these war bond CCUs is the Yarrow. You can buy it to the Gladius, you can buy it for $5 and it'll save you $10.
Then going straight on, I will point out though this and the next one is a double up, so you can only
Mm,
either pick this or the next one. You can't pick
yep,
both because they double up, but the saving is the same, so it doesn't. I think
yep.
it's the same, but yeah. So obviously you're getting a Mako to Buccaneer there for $5, and it's saving you 10. Right. Next one off the
The
rank.
next one is the M50 to the Nova. Again, $5 to purchase, $15 to get,
Yep.
and or $15 saving. And the Hawk to the Nova, $5 to buy the Hawk, and again a $15 saving on the Nova.
So to kind of explain the double up situation, because you've used the Arrow and the Mako one, so the arrow to Gladius to bring it down by 5, and then you bring it down by $5 again. You're essentially getting a Buccaneer for $100. So you can't actually apply the next one because it's considered a double up, right?
Mm.
Just to make that clear on why that is. So yeah, you've either got to take the Mako to Buccaneer, or you got to take one of those two options there. You cannot take both of them. All right, on to the next one.
Okay, so here we've got a $5 CCU from a Razor to a Gladiator, and that will save you $10.
Yeah. And another double up here actually. So you
Mm.
can't take a Razor to a Gladiator or a Razor EX to a Super Hornet because they tread on each other's toe for the exact same reason of the
Mm.
reducing of price. So yeah, but yeah, a $10 Razor XL will give you a Super Hornet with a $15 saving. All right, Algrid, I'll let you do that one.
Uh, Hurricane, $5 purchase to any of us, to either of the Aries, the either Aries Iron or the Inferno, and that will save you $20 on the Aries.
Yep,
Again, I know there's a lot of people who do like the Aries. This is one way to get a $20 saving on it.
absolutely. All right, you can get a Vulcan to an Andromeda upgrade for $10, and that so normally that would be $25, so that's saving you $15. That's a really good one too, isn't it, Agri?
Mm.
Because Andromeda is also available any day of the week.
Yeah,
So it's a good kind of branching off point to go off to other ships. And that's something
yeah,
else that we should point about now. I think we kind of forgot that at the start, is you can come in at any point and go out at any point. So if you have a ship like, say, maybe you've got a prospector, you can just fork off into the next ship available above it, and then
yeah.
go from that.
To whatever ship you want to get. Correct.
And the reason you do that, right, is you can pay with credit, and then you've only got to pay like $5 to $10 for Warbond. So you're actually
Yeah,
saving real world cash. So you want to go into the cheapest one that you can find on this list, like the ship underneath it, and then when you come out, you can come out at any ship you want. So say you wanted to come out at a Gemini, you can go up to the list, and I'll point it out in a minute. You'll go up to
yeah.
roughly the Caterpillar or the Warden, and then you'll
Mm.
fork back off to the.
And the other advantage here is if you're buying your
Mm,
your start chip with credit, when you apply a war bond CCU, you suddenly go from 6 month or
mm,
7 months insurance or whatever it is to 120-month insurance, and so
that's
that's
right.
almost getting you a cheap man's LTI. So
Mm.
one way to save more cash rather than putting your cash in.
So another double up here, Agrid,
Yep.
with these ones. But yeah,
So here we've got the MSR or to the Harbinger $10 purchase, or the Warden to the Harbinger $10 purchase. Both of them will again save you $20.
yep. And as I was saying before, this is another, you have to pick between the
Yep.
Harbinger ones or the Caterpillar ones because it's a double up. So you got a $15 Mercury Star Runner to a Caterpillar with a $20 saving, which would normally be $35, or you've got a $15 Warden to Caterpillar saving you $20. Now, as I said in my example, this would be a jumping off point to a Gemini because the next ship,
Mm.
the Gemini is actually below the next ship. So because of the discount, it might bring it down. Yeah, you'll see what I mean when we go on to the next one. Here we go.
Yep.
So yeah,
So this one is this is one of those ones I find difficult. The
yep.
first three ships, I really, while the savings there, I wouldn't even consider.
Mm.
The Endeavour, $10 to a Hercules C2, Crucible, $10 to Crucible to C2, and Hull D, $10 to C2. Those three ships I know are going to go up in value.
Mm.
Um,
So what he's saying is you should try and keep those ships because of their
yeah,
value. But if you are going to a ship much higher, yeah, it's totally fine. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, it's just one of those things. And again, Glaive and Phoenix,
Mm.
all of those ships will save you $40, and that's a huge saving when you
Mm.
consider it.
Yeah. So you literally can save $40, which is quite a lot on that one, which is quite nice. And then
Mm.
you can also save a further $40 by getting a $5 600i Explorer to an MT Hercules, which is kind of crazy. Um, and then the final one here, Agate, I'll let you take that one too.
Well, this one is $25 to get a Perseus to a Polaris. Normally, it's a $75 cost, so you're saving $50. And so when you start adding all of those up, all those little jumps you can make, you can save a crap ton. And like when I bought my Perseus last year, I used CCUs that I still had left over, and I picked it up for $285. So that was a significant saving. I think I had to put in the additional cash that I actually put in was like 75, but because I'd spent money on those CCUs, it cost me 285.
So if you were to go all the way up to a Polaris, as an example, you could save a grand total of $225 at this sale. So instead of $750, I'm going to math in my head right now, and it's going to hurt. No, I'm just kidding. 750 minus 225. I'm doing it on a calculator. $525. I'm that tired. I don't care. Yeah. So you
Yep.
could actually get a Polaris right now today for $525. That is ridiculous. I don't understand why they don't just reduce the price of the Polaris itself to $525. But hey, I'm not CIG. Um, it'll
Because
definitely.
this way it makes people go get rid of all their small ships and play the game. I don't know.
It's a game within a game. It's crazy.
It is. It
Um,
is.
but yeah, and also makes it very convoluted and difficult for new people, and hence why we're doing this guide. Like so. Yeah. Um, so I hope you guys enjoyed that guide. We've tried to make it quick and easy as possible. It's a nice quick video, and hopefully you guys can get through it. All right. With that, um, anything you'd like to add, Algrid, before we head off?
Um, like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that stuff. Leave comments below. We love hearing your comments. We do read every comment. We may not always respond to them, but we do actually read every comment. Join us on Discord, and always remember, be respectful, look after each other, and all that other stuff. Yeah. Oh, and if you really want to go that extra yard, join us on Patreon.
And if you do need any help with your CCUs, please feel free to jump on the Discord and ask for help from one of the Inforunners, or there are plenty of people in the Fixed Monthly channel. All right, he's been Algrid, I've been Execute, and we'll catch you in the next one.
We're out of here. Take care.